Hey, so I'm going to do a quick thing for the teapot. There might be some background noise because I have a dog behind me who's snoring, but like a quick overview. Hopefully it's not too long and hopefully it makes sense. So the teapot, like I said, you can get currency from it. You can grow things in it. The currency you can use to buy stuff. So like when you go into your teapot, um, there's different realms you can set up, and you have to unlock some of them. They're not all already unlocked. I can show you that in a second too. So you find your little tubby guy. You talk to him,
This realm is truly
and you get this menu. So the trust rank is where you level up. 10 is the max level. And there is an adeptal mirror or something that shows you what all the levels are. But I can't remember where that's at. I thought you just click on this, but apparently you don't. So you can keep characters in your teapot, and you get like friendship levels. It'll increase your friendship levels. You can keep up to 8 once you get up to the highest level. If you click on this, it gives you it increases your friendship level. So if you have characters that you don't really play very often, but you want to increase the friendship with, you can just stick them in your teapot, and then as they sit there, your friendship goes up. So here's your currency for your teapot. It just collects in this little pot here. You click on it, and then it goes up to the top. So this is how much you've got. There's a certain amount every day, and maybe this rank bone. Okay, so this was it. So the trust rank, it starts at level 1. You have to finish all of these things to increase to level 2. Once you finish all these things, you get these rewards. So you get the Primo Gems, you get a blueprint for crafting, you get these Vial of Adeptal Speed. So when you're crafting furniture and stuff, it'll make it finish immediately rather than like 12 or 14 hours or however long it takes to make it. So it goes up each level, and it'll tell you what you need to do to get to the next level. These are the rewards. Level 3. And you get more currency with each certain number of levels. You'll get more currency. You can increase number of companions you host in your teapot. Like I said, it just goes up from there. And then like 10 is the highest. Number of realm layouts increased to 3. So you'll get more realm layouts. So that's it. You collect the currency, and then if you want to use the currency, you talk to this tubby guy again. You go to your realm depot here. So the little tags mean you can buy things. You can buy fabric, which you use for crafting, books for leveling up. These I think are for leveling up too. You can buy Mora. These artifact. So these increase your artifacts. I don't know if I've ever bought those. But here's this transient resin you can buy once a week. It transfers into original resin, and you can turn it into 60 resin, but it's only good for like a week or something like that. So if you don't use it, then it'll just disappear. So you have to use it within however many days. And like I said, I think it's like a week that you can keep it in your like inventory. There's furnishings, so you can buy. These are things you can buy. It's mostly trees and rocks and stuff like that. Furnishing blueprints. This is where you buy all the things that you can make, all the furniture, fences, decorations, stuff like that. There's like a huge list. This is how much they cost, and it comes out of your currency up here. This Riches of the Realm. This is more things you can buy. These are where you can plant things, so you can plant and grow things. So a lot of stuff, and I'll go through that in a minute, that you wouldn't harvest in the world, you can plant here. These are for those those gold like disc looking things. You put those into this and it makes music. Just other stuff you can make. Creatures of the Realm. So these are all the seeds. So you can plant all these in those in these right here. You can buy the seeds, or there's a box that's a gadget that you can collect seeds from in the open world, which I can show you that too. So you can buy these, you can plant all these in there. So creating the furnishings, this is all the stuff that I've either bought or you get them from chests sometimes. They'll get a blueprint that'll let you build all this stuff. So there's things that, if you notice the different color backgrounds here, that is something that you want to pay attention to. So your realm, I've unlocked, I started with this cool isle because you can pick one to start with, and then it unlocks, like it said it unlocked, I don't know, 2 or 3 other realms or whatever it said, I don't know. So some of these you get from upgrading your trees, like the Inazuma, the tree that you give the, I don't know, you give stuff to it and upgrades your trees. I don't really know, that's probably not a good way of saying it, but you can unlock all of these. And this right here is your Adeptal energy. There's also an achievement for getting 3 realms with an Adeptal energy over 20,000, I think. So I've got 3, and I can show you that in a minute too. But your Adeptal energy is also something that you want to increase. And the fastest way to increase that is by furnishing, and I keep clicking the wrong thing, furnishing the things that are in purple, because they'll give you more points. And you see the little blue teapot here? That means I haven't made this yet. But if you click on it, upon first creation and claim 60, so 60, it'll increase your Adeptal energy by 60, and then you place it in your teapot somewhere. So what a lot of people do are the purple ones, I think are 90. And I'll go into like placing items too. But the purple ones are the highest number. I think the blue ones are the next highest. And then the green ones I think are the lowest, but I could be wrong. The green ones, oh yeah, so the green ones are 30. And then the blue ones are 60. And like I said, the purple ones are 90. So the fastest way to increase those is to make all these purple things. And then you place them in your teapot, either inside or outside. There's inside and outside things. So if you go into your house, and this is another thing you can get more rewards for, so you can keep people in here. But when you go to place things, and I'm playing on PC, so mine will be a little bit different. Like here's all your furnishings that you can place. If you click on it, well, I didn't want to do that. Cancel. Down here, this is your Adeptal energy also. So these are all 60. This one is 90. This is this little lamp thing. So if you place that in your teapot somewhere, it'll increase your Adeptal energy, which is shown right up here too. I don't know if it does it automatically. Okay, it does. So it increases that. This shows the types of furnishings you have in your teapot. This right here is your load, which you can only keep so many furnishings in each room and on each island. So each realm has different islands to it. It'll go green, yellow, and red as to how many things that you've got in it. So what a lot of people do will craft the highest number things, like this lamp was 90. If you craft like 50 lamps and just stick your lamps all over your room, it'll increase your Adeptal energy quickly. Some people, there's a, like a, where is it? I don't know where it is. There's like a screen, and I think I don't know if I still have it in here. But if you craft a bunch of the screens and you just stick a bunch, because you can layer them and they don't take up any space, and you just stick a whole bunch of them in there, it'll increase your level. I don't know where it is. But, so this room right here, when you go to place your furniture, there's like, okay, so there's all these lists here. You can, those animals, you can buy animals, you can catch animals. There's a net, that's something totally different. If you go to indoor set, you can create a set. And if you click on the, oh, well, I didn't want to do that. If you click on the little icon, it'll tell you what pieces you need to make. to be in this set, and it'll give you this Adeptal energy. So that's another way to increase it pretty quickly. Make sets of furniture. Also within the set menu, this little box with the flower on it, these are special sets that you can get gifts from. So like this one says missing components, but there's a little teapot guy here. If you click on the eye, it'll tell you, so you need all of these pieces, you need to craft all of these to make this set, which gives you this Adeptal energy, and you'll get a gift. It says the furnishing set is favored by the following companions. So I think that's Jean, Lisa, Official, Mona, and then, I don't know, is that Ganyu or, I don't know, whoever that is. I don't have her. But if you place this set in that room, and then you put this character in the room with the set, or you have the character even inside your house, you'll get a gift from them, and it'll be like money or primo gems sometimes, or I don't know what else it gives you, but you can get it from each person. So for each set like that you place, it lists here like who you can get gifts from. So you just create all of these pieces, it'll automatically put it into the set, and then you put the person, like I said, inside. Like if it's an inside set, you put the person in your house, they'll show up in the area where this set is, and then you'll get the gifts from them. So like I've gotten all these so far, except I don't know, Baiju, I missed that set with him for some reason. Maybe I didn't have him yet, I don't know. But like these are the characters. I just got Klee, so I could put her somewhere. I have to figure out where I put this set because I've collected on it from Sucrose already, and like I said, I think this is Jean. If I put Klee in the house where this is, because it might be on one of my other realms, I'm not sure, then I'll get a gift from her as well. So the ones that are grayed out, you don't have all the pieces for, and you need to build things. If it shows up like this, where it looks like a picture, that means you have all the pieces for it, but this says that you've reached your furnishing placement limit. So see how the load is yellow? That means I can only fit maybe a couple more pieces of furniture in this room before that turns red. So anything that's lit up like this means that I can put this set in that room. But I've done all these because I started, once I got my Adeptal energy up to 20,000 for those 3 realms to get the achievement, I started decorating by area. So like this one is like the Sumeru looking island or whatever. So I started putting like decorations that kind of make like theme. I kind of did themes is what I did. So like all of these, there's some that I haven't finished yet. So you put the pieces in there, and then you can get rewards. I wish I had an example of like what rewards you get, but that is that. Oh, what did I say? Oh, I didn't really change anything, so I guess it's not gonna do much. But that, so there's, like I said, there's indoor and outdoor sets. So, oh, that's not I can never find my way out of these houses. All the doors look the same. Yeah, I've got this giant fish tank. It only fits in the middle of this room because of the ceilings and stuff. So I just stuck it right in the middle of my house. So I think this is the door out. So if I leave this, you can go outside. So it's the same thing with outdoor sets. Outdoor set, the little box with the flower. So you can place this. This one will give you gifts from all of these characters. So you just stick the set outdoors somewhere. It'll put your Adeptal energy up by this many points, and then each of these characters will give you a gift from this set if you place it somewhere. Another thing with the teapot is you can put, if you do the battle pass, and you put this little, like, I don't know what this thing is, this building, you know, where the blacksmith works in the towns. If you put this building out and you forge, part of the battle pass is to forge 20 items or something like that. If you forge it, like I usually do these because they're the easiest, I have the most rocks. You just hit it up to 20, forge that, you wait and collect it, and then your battle pass will give you the points for it. So your weekly battle pass where it says forge 20 items, you just do it in your teapot and cook 20 dishes. If you stick, like I've got this little stove thing or oven or whatever the heck it is, if you cook with this, and you can do these both right at the same time, just say I'm going to pick, I don't know, pick this. If I cook 20 of these all at once, then that gives me the 2 things for my battle pass, and all I did was do it in my teapot. And you can even start that and leave it, and go do something else and come back and collect on it. So where I said you can grow things, like here's my little things where I set up to grow stuff. So you can grow all these. There's silk flowers, there's the little chili pepper things, these little berries. And like I said, there's a gadget that you can get, and I forget where it comes from, this little box. If you're out in the wild, like you're exploring and you have that box, if you pick flowers, you can get seeds. So you can plant them in your teapot. So you can do like all these. And then if you go to your map, so this expands. Like you start with this island, it gives you this section, it gives you this section over here. These little flowers are all the gift sets that I've placed, like the sets of furnishings. And then this island, because I'm weird, this one, was it this one? Yeah, this is all animals. I just filled it up with all the animals that I've either bought from the teapot salesman or collected with that net that you can buy in Inazuma. There's that lady with the net, and you can catch animals with the nets. And there's, I think, achievement for catching a number of animals too. Like if you catch a certain number of animals. So I just stuck them all here because the animals take up space the same way furniture does, except the animals take up more space than furniture. So you can place less animals. And if you go putting animals all over your island, you can't put as much furniture. So I just took this little island and just filled it up with animals. Just because I like the animals. I think they're cute. So, and like I said, you can keep the characters out here. This one's got 3 different sets of furniture that I put out here. And then I think this must have gotten, oh, it says invite. So sometimes you can invite, if you have the character in your teapot, you can invite them over to this area and collect the rewards from them, which I already did. But I think, so Layla, I think must be with one of these sets over here. That's why I stuck her in there. But you can talk to them too. It'll let you just have like a little conversation. Sometimes it'll give you new options when you talk. Like here, it'll, do you like it? Would you like to chat? You can just talk to them. You don't have to, but it gives you the option. And I usually just click through this just to click through it. So there is, in your achievements here, if you go down, there's a teapot section. Where is it? Oh, it has these teapots on it right here. So if you click on the teapot, you get these Primo Gems for all of the achievements. So as you do all of these, you get Primo Gems for it all. So there's 3 different, so there's 1, 2, and 3. So this one, well, you do it, so you have to talk to them for these achievements, but otherwise you don't really have to talk to them. But you can receive 20 gifts, and then you get more Primo Gems from the achievement, in addition to the ones that they give you for it being a gift. This is the only one I haven't finished, and that's because gathering 800 items from these are the plants, those little square things where you plant stuff. And I have to collect more on both of these. But these 2, I think, if you plant like the chili peppers and those berries, because you can collect so many at once, you collect it, you get it quicker. So if you go here, like when you, I'll show you in a second. So I think it's these over here. It's these, I don't know if it's, I don't know. Anyway, see how it's got all these chili peppers? So you're collecting each, you have to collect 800. See, I just collected like a whole bunch right there. And then if I just plant the same ones in this space, because you can plant 4. So you're planting 4 plants, but you're collecting like a whole bunch of berries. Like same with this one. Like wait, did it collect? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was like 15 berries that I just collected, so that's going to add up pretty quickly, but I'm only planting 4 plants. Maybe it was 16, because 15 seems like an odd number. But that's the teapot. So, like I said, you can buy a bunch of stuff in it from the tubby guy, and then the salesman comes every weekend and he sells different things. All you do is find him, you go talk to him. I think there was something else I wanted to mention on this, but I can't remember what it was. I think I went through everything. Like I said, there's all the people. Hopefully this makes sense. It was 20 minutes. I mean, it's longer than I wanted it to be, but you can switch these too. But if you're growing plants and you switch this, it stops the plants from growing until you switch it back. So whatever your active, like currently using realm is where your plants will grow. So you can switch it back and forth if you want. And then it tells you the plants will stop growing. Do you want to continue? Just say yes. If you want to change, confirm. And then you can go to the different ones. You can decorate, and then you can go back. Like this one, I started decorating like Inazuma, just because it looks like the Inazuma thing. So these are different sets that I put together. Well, really the game put them together. I just crafted all the furniture for it. But the tubby guy is in all the realms, because he lets you switch it back and forth. And there's these portable waypoints you can buy, which I find helpful because when you go to your map, if you don't have it gives you one waypoint for your main island is all it gives you. So if you want to go from this island to this one, you have to run this whole way or walk or whatever it is, and it takes, I don't know, I just think it takes forever. So I bought the portable waypoints and I put one on each section instead of having to run from one to the other. So I can teleport to each one rather than walking the whole thing. So this is another set, and I think I put two sets together because I think this beginning part was one set, and then I think this piece at the end is something separate because I connected them like right around this area, and I put this one together because it says invite twice. I think it's two separate sets, but I thought it would look cool if I just like stuck them side by side and kind of connected the sidewalks a little bit. And like I said, I think it's somewhere around here, like where this sidewalk is, that it joins the two together. And then, where's the rest? It's over this way. This might be another set over here. Or it might just, yeah, I think this is a set too. But you can walk on these too. Touch, I don't know what that does. I didn't know it said that, to be honest. Touch, what happens? Oh, okay. I just learned something. You can touch that. So yeah, here's the little people just hanging out outside. They probably gave me gifts from these sets or something, so they're just standing here. But like I said, you can switch it back and forth. Different realms. And I put that waypoint closer to the guy because the other one's like way over on the other side of the island. So I just put it close to where this tubby guy is, and then I can just switch it back, and then my plants will grow in the other one. But you can decorate, like I said, you can decorate you can decorate all of them if you want. Like I said, this one looked like Inazuma, this one looked like Sumeru. These two, I don't know how I'm going to do those. I started putting some things in them, but haven't really done a lot. And this was the original one I started with. So this one's a bunch of random stuff, really. It doesn't really make much sense. I think I just kind of wanted, since I started it, I wanted to get the numbers up really quick, so I just piled a bunch of stuff in there. And you can do that too. If you don't care about decorating it, you just want the numbers up to get the rewards and stuff, put whatever you want. Just craft like the highest number stuff, like the highest number, whatever gives you this higher number. And then, I meant to change that. And you don't have to decorate it. You can do whatever you want. You can do it, not do it. I didn't even know what to do with it for the first probably 8 months. And then somebody told me what to do with it, and I still didn't understand what to do with it until I started, like, actually doing it. And then, like, my levels went up, and then I could buy more things from this guy. And then I was like, oh, and then it started to make sense. So, like, once you're able to buy this stuff, and we're always running out of resin. So, I mean, it's like free money, like these coins, it generates that itself, and then you can use it to buy resin, level up. If you need to level stuff up, you can do that. In fact, I might do this because I'm trying to get Diluc to 90. So, I mean, it'll replenish slowly, but it does. So, hopefully that's helpful. If there's any questions, let me know. And if it doesn't make sense, like, or if I missed something even, let me know too. Because I want to say there was something else I was going to cover with this, but I can't remember. But, I mean, that's the overall. Like I said, get the numbers up. It gives you the trust rank increase, and then you can keep characters in it for friendship. You can get the realm money and buy the stuff. So that's really what the teapot's for. Some people go all out and decorate it real fancy. Some people just stick a bunch of stuff in it, like I said, to level things up, and really you can do whatever you want with it. It's pretty flexible. You can get creative. You can just not if you don't want to deal with it. Or, I mean, if you don't even want to do anything with it at all, you don't have to. Some people don't. They're just like, oh, I don't have time for that, or I don't want to. Um, it's really up to, each person's preference. So, like I said, if there's anything I left out or forgot or didn't mention, let me know. I can try to answer it, or there's always like somewhere to look it up somewhere online. So let me know. Hopefully it was helpful. Bye, guys.